Over the years, the country has marked International Women's Day in various forms. We have to admit that it has usually been led by civil society, and so the gender machinery saw it as very key, critical to lead the process, and that is why we're saying that is the first Ghana Women's Summit that has been celebrated by government. But how do we move forward? How do we move on to achieve this gender equality? So that is what informed the summit.
Today is a historic day in Ghana. We have gathered here women from all walks of life, countries, political parties, professions, religious affiliations, ethnic groups, different colors, all here to celebrate the Ghanaian woman.
The summit, under the theme Equality for Women is Progress for All through Total Inclusion, is an initiative by the Gender, Children and Social Protection Ministry, which it intends to institutionalize.
My Lord would change my life. He would put my enemies to shame.
Nana Oyeletha tasked women to unite in diversity to achieve a much-needed national restructure.
To ensure women continue to be empowered, we at the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, we are campaigning vigorously against gender-based violence. We recognize the role of Parliament, who have passed laws to protect our interests, the role of the judiciary, whose Supreme Court delivered a landmark judgment that has secured property rights of wives and women in marriage, the role of the media, who have consistently highlighted our issues.
Representing market women, Mercy Nijan said more market women are pursuing empowerment through formal education.
I'm highly privileged to be here this morning to add my voice to this Ghana Women's Summit 2014. In fact, formally, if there is an occasion like this, and you see market women being invited, they will be invited to occupy the seats. They will be invited as decorators to make the place full. Presently, you see what our women's minister, Honorable Nana Oyeletha, is really doing. Appreciating the informal sector. In fact, it's long overdue when market women were taught to be illiterates, not knowing what they are doing. Presently, we have a lot of informal education. We send our women to seminars, take our women to courses, so that they will know exactly what they are about.
Speakers agreed, although the judiciary tries to dispense justice in favor of women, legislation was the best solution.
Her Ladyship congratulates the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection for such a bold step. She is especially happy about the inclusion of our male counterparts, without whom the vision of the ministry cannot be achieved. The courts have in the appropriate circumstances attempted to do justice, even where Parliament has not enacted appropriate legislation as required by the Constitution. She wishes you God's wisdom as you do your deliberations. I thank you.
Member of Parliament for Pusiga, Ladi Aye Ayamba, said those laws are being vigorously pursued by women in Parliament.
For some of us, we do not normally know how to express ourselves. When we see women, who may be, and most probably, we would have seen only on television, and we have admired and emulated them. But as women, let us appreciate ourselves.
Prayer coordinator for National Women's Aglo, Gifty Afenyi-Dazi, gave biblical backing about the competence of women in leadership, asking government to do more to get women there.
There lived a woman called Deborah. And the Bible said Deborah was a prophetess.
the wife of Libertor, and then also leading Israel at that time as a judge. And therefore, wherein lies this assumption that women cannot be in leadership. Since creation, God believed that women have a role to play. And so, in Genesis 1 and 27, he created male and female and blessed them and said that we should take dominion over the land. And for me, I don't see myself as a woman, I see myself in the image of God. And therefore, anything that I want to do, I know that because God created me in his image, created you in his image, you are bound to succeed. You are not bound to fail. Woman, thou art loose. Woman, thou art loose. Nana Oye, thou art loose. It does not matter the criticisms and the perception. Ghana needs you. Ghana needs your contribution. So you are loose. You are loose. You are loose to perform. In a law. But today I came to let you know that you are loose from that stereotype. Baby, be a million to a woman, so wait to me. The Bassa may say, oh, Christ, so wait to me, go and him. And to go and him. Okay, bro, phone can see, and so what? Sika, what do I say? And told to me in your view. I came to let you know that you can come out of the failure mentality.
It's a great joy and honor to be addressing this August event, which is a novelty. I am very honored to be representing His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as we mark this summit. It is very exciting to see the different groups of women represented here, and of course, the support of the men. This is indeed building our nation together. I wish to commend the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection for organizing this first Ghana Women's Summit to provide a platform to celebrate the achievements of our women, draw inspiration for others, and speak about their challenges.
Oh